There's no doubt in my book the Lions can win in Australia. There's some good young players coming through. I think there's going to be huge talent in the back row. There's some good young backs, attacking backs coming through. Generally now you look at the climate and the surfaces. So if you've got speed, confident backs, back row is very important, and I think the problem will be who not to take. There's some outstanding back rows now in all 4 countries. In the way Australia play and the surfaces, that sort of back row then into front 5 I think is quite critical on how to win a test series. If you're talking about captaincy for the Lions, I think you always initially have to look at the current captains of the 4 countries. You know, there's good youngsters coming through. Rob Shaw's had a good season. His second season is going to be very important to him, I think, as a player as well as a captain. Sam Warburton's the same with Wales. Obviously you've got Brian O'Driscoll. Possibly, I'm sure Brian O'Driscoll will still want to be in the frame next year, and you know, he has a great ethos about the Lions. And Ford from Scotland, I think, matured, came of age for me in 2009 when he came on the tour. Got on the field in the 3rd test in Johannesburg, played very well, and I think and now got a lot of experience taking over the captaincy with Scotland. You know, he's somebody that's in the melting pot as having significant experience, not just as a captain but as a Lion from the previous tour. Number 10 is always a critical key position for the Lions, and again some exciting prospects of younger players just coming through. And this is a position, I think, where when you're looking for selection, you look at what players have done in the year to date and then follow them very closely through the autumn tests and the Six Nations leading into the Lions Tour, because then you will pick up significant factors, I think, about how they play and how they deal with pressure. But you know, Jonathan Sexton with Ireland has gone well consistently. With Wales, Rhys Pleasland's coming through, you know, looking a very, very good prospect, and Owen Farrell with England. And then you've players who can play there and also play inside centre, you know, Toby Flood. It's quite important that you have a little bit of flexibility there, because one of the other challenges of taking a Lions Tour to Australia is time and distance. That you need to be able to cover an injury quickly. If it's South Africa, you can fly overnight, same timeline, no problem. In Australia, you've 24 hours, the time difference, and really time then to get somebody involved. So having that ability to have players that can interchange to a certain extent becomes more critical when you're in Australia and New Zealand than in South Africa. The thing I'm most looking forward to for 2013 is a very competitive test series where the Lions just bring and show the best of British and Irish rugby and win the series. And I will be toasting the wins with FirstCape wine.